Hello everyone. In today's video I found an empire, a French empire, which in this video I'm going through the depot training, and once I pass the depot training, which I did in fact pass, it was really easy, I can join a 4,000 player battle, which will be pretty interesting because 4,000 players in one server could be a bit laggy. I don't know, you never know. Well, stay tuned for that. Might be in like 2 weeks or so. I don't know when they're gonna do it. And enjoy the video. I just have one more thing to say. During this video, I was talking to myself. You might think that they were able to hear me, which I wasn't. I was like muted, so they couldn't hear me the entire time. I was just listening and just doing what they told us to do.
Another way to say it is STS. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that before. If someone says, form an STS in front of me, it means shoulder to shoulder, which is exactly what you guys are doing. And this is pretty good spacing. I should be able to fit my torso in between you guys, so that I can space out just a little bit more. Just like slightly move to your left and right. Oh, I think I got another conscript. Okay.
Alright.
One second, guys. Let me just grab this guy. Hello, Tailed Fox. I see you've already been in a French regiment before. I was asking that before in the beginning. We're just doing very basic stuff.
Basics.
So I'm explaining what an STS is. So shoulder to shoulder like this.
On YouTube.
The reason we want to keep this spacing is because during battle, you're gonna get shot at, and it's much easier to, stay a bit more spaced out so that you're not gonna get, you don't get shot at as much as more. All right, here, move up with me. Come over here. So the normal way we fight in battle is we do something called a firing line, where everyone basically gets into a giant line and you're going to shoot all at once, or at at different times. So here, everyone form another shoulder to shoulder right here. So from now on, I'm just going to be referring to that as STS since I've kind of explained it. That kind of makes sense. Here, jump if. Nice. Okay,
yeah,
so
I was from
I'm
the
gonna put this
British
flag down
Army.
for a moment. You're gonna get like a warning. Don't worry about it. So this is called making ready. It's very much only for ceremonial purposes.
That makes sense.
The only reason you would make ready is to, after a battle, give your salutes to the enemy, and then we'll get on to the other stuff. So what you normally do is you're going to form up in lines like this, and then you're going to be asked to present. And what that means is you're going to press F. So I want everyone to press F for me right now.
Oh crap.
Here, Tailed Fox.
There you go.
Nice. So as you can see, everyone's kind of aimed in now. And if you hold down your left click, not tap it, you should be able to aim. If you currently have like a reticle up right now, jump.
There.
Nice. So this is how you're mainly going to be firing. When you're here, actually all of you just press F again. So every time before you fire, you want to hold down left click in order to get your aim better. I'll show an example right here. So if there's a target right here, right, and I just present and I shoot at him. That's really only going to work from maybe this amount of studs, right? But if I have a target maybe down there, right, that's going to be a bit more difficult. So here, Tailed Fox, since I've already seen you be in the group, do you want to give it a shot? Try shooting at that over there. Yeah, actually, everyone will get a chance to do it.
Yeah, so you see it.
So even with the reticle, here, fall back in. It's still a bit harder to try. So a bit harder to get that shot from this far. But we're more effective if everyone fires at once normally, or in large lines, such as 18 or 30. I don't know how many I've seen that have been called death stacks, but so I want everyone to try and present, which means press F. So normally when you're in a line like this, you're going to hear the commander of the line say that. That means to just press F and get ready to fire. So then I'm going to say fire after you guys are aimed in, and everyone should just fire at once. And fire.
Ooh.
Nice. And then the way after you fire is you just click R. I see everyone's found that out.
Makes sense. I'm not a mobile player.
So another thing you want to do is after you get that shot, after you hit your target, it's going to tell you how many studs away you killed that target from. And you want to put that in chat, like what is it, like Time did right here, because then everyone else knows where to aim with their reticle. And that's more detailed and stuff, but for now, we'll just try that again. Here, move up over here with me. Just want to get you guys a bit closer.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad.
Just reform it right here. And fire.
Easy.
Good shots, all of you. I think a lot of you hit. I think that was 4 targets, so let's just try that again. Everyone present.
Oh god. Okay. I was fixing his audio.
And fire.
Easy.
What is it, Philippe? Now that we've gotten that down, everyone press X.
Ah, yes.
This is called
stabbing.
melee. Now the way you really want to be effective in melee is in groups. So you want to stay as close to people as possible and spam A and D, ASD, and kind of move around. Now, the difference between, actually here, stay like that. There are 2 types of stabs. There's an upward stab and a lower stab. Yes, you can bayonet charge. Yeah. Actually, we'll do a bit of a bayonet tournament at the end. So with bayonet, right, if you're aiming more, if you have an up top, if you're aiming from up top, then you're going to go for damage. If you're aiming from the bottom, you're going for distance. Does that make sense? Here, jumping game. Nice. Alright, so move up with me.
Formal, pretty formal.
So right here.
Oh wait.
Everyone present. Oh, press X again and then press F.
Or you can press F twice.
And now no one reload, which means don't click R, you're just gonna click X after you fire. And fire.
Easy.
Alright, now everyone's gonna charge in. Now when you're given this order, really like if you're aiming from the bottom, you'll see. It's a bit easier to get that distance kill, but if you're going from the top, you'll get it almost immediately. So now the more complicated parts of this is defending. Because sometimes we might come across a stronger line, or we might come across cavalry, and this flag is really how you're going to come back alive, right? So bracing. When you're bracing, you're pressing X and crouching. If you do that, you should get a little guy on the side of your screen. Here, actually, everyone clump around me, which means just like get as close as you can and press X, and then aim upwards. So you should have a little person on your screen, and that means you're braced, which means if a horse runs into you right now, the horse will die. Does that make sense?
I do not have a horse.
So who currently doesn't have the little person in their screen? If you don't, just me. Okay, so a way to do that is you want to like stand and then maybe crouch again.
Yeah, I still don't have it. Or is it supposed to be an arrow?
Here, guys, move over here with me. All right, so now we're gonna work on like how to move up in a line, and then how to form up and fire. And it's really kind of simple. We do something called a double column. So I'm actually gonna form one for you guys right here, and then I'll show you how to do it. So Marsudio, come over here and stand behind Dizzy, and then Savage Boy, stand behind Philippe. Just stand like a person behind them, like in my spot right here. Yep. No, right here, Savage. Yep, there you go. And then Tail Fox, come right behind him over here. So now this is how we usually move around in a line. If someone says form a column on me, you're gonna form this formation.
Let the person with the flag be in front to get shot.
You're either gonna go to the left or the right, and you're just gonna fill in behind everyone. Now, when you're told to form up in a line, you're never going to do it in the that's fine. Just remember to DM me. So you're never going to form up on the flag, but you're gonna form up on the person leading, which I guess in this case can be me for now, even though I'm holding flag. So here, let's just walk over here. So you want to try and keep that formation too, just having that space. If you need to, hold back for a second, then that's okay too. So now, in a second, I'm going to say form to my left and right. What that means is the left side of the column is going to go to my left side and form a line, and the right side of the column is going to go to my right and form a line. Does that make sense? Nice. Yeah. All right, so form to my left and right. Very good. Good. So this is normally what you're going to do as well for any line regiment that you ever join. This is like the basis, like normal stuff. And then once you're in this part, this is, where the fun happens. Everyone's going to present. And fire.
Oh, wait, it doesn't work.
Oh, click R.
Oh.
Nice. So another one is that if you can't fire, it probably means you aren't reloaded. But here, I'm gonna also explain now what morale is. Nice. All right, so follow me. I want you guys to reform a double column, which means you're going to try to form that same two-row formation right behind me. So I'm going to stop right here, and I want you guys to try and do that. Right. So Savage Boy and Marsudio are correct. So double column means that it's everyone ranks and files in behind me.
Easy.
So obviously, you would do that if it was like only these two. And if you're at the back and it's an uneven number is when you kind of fell into the middle. Make sense? Cool. So now I'm going to walk, so everyone follow me. You want to try and keep that formation too. So now when I stop over here, I want you guys to form to my left and right. Good. Now present. Fire. All right, now reload. So anytime you're told to fire, you want to do it exactly at that moment. Even if it's, you're not fully aimed in yet, you always want to fire at the same time while being told. Because you only have one bullet. And if you create a wall of bullets, you're likely going to hit something. Make sense? Nice. All right, so let's try that one more time. Everyone present. And fire. Nice. So the minute you fire too, I see all of you doing it, you just automatically reload by pressing R. So our regiment is technically called the Legion du Nord. We were the Polish regiments that fought along Napoleon during that time. And that's kind of our whole thing. There's Vistula, which is also a Polish regiment, but we're the cooler one. All right, guys, I want you to reform that double column behind me over here. Remember, double column. So everyone ranks files in behind me. Nope. Philippe, keep moving over. It's directly behind him. Yep. We don't do wedges or any of that here. That's never something you'll do as a Lime regiment. Maybe as cavalry though. That will happen. So guys, move up with me. So obviously, if you're inside of someone in the column, you just gotta learn to be the bigger man and just kind of take a step back so that it's even. Having that formation is also important. So here, everyone form up to my left and right over here. So this is a road, right? Makes sense.
Whoa.
Now, as you can see, we have a bit of cover on all sides of this road. There's this little slope. When you are asked to form up in a road, you guys are going to be asked to present, and once you're presented, you're going to come up here. So not down here, because as you can see, you have to walk up. So you guys are going to be told to walk up and present. So here, let's try that again. Everyone come back down. So one thing you guys can do is you can unequip your musket, which is a much faster way of doing things. So let's say I have to fire right now, right? My commander says go up and shoot. This is what I'll do. I'll aim and I'll fire, and I'm not going to reload up here. Instead, I'm going to put my musket away and come back down here and then do it down here. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Because if you reload, as you can see, you also walk slower. So Philippe, now I want you to press 1. There you go. So you could do it in any type of position. You could be told to break reload, which means unequip. Oh, thank you. which means unequipping your musket. And then, after that, you're kind of told to re-equip it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. So let's try that. Everyone, come up here with me. When you're up here, present and fire, and then unequip. So it's also not like you're not gonna be removed for reloading up here and walking back down. You just might get a shit KD because you might get shot at a bit. You always want to try and stay in the most cover possible, which is why you'll see a lot of people form up in these roads. Make sense?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so now what I want you guys to do is I want you to come over here with me. And I want Savage Boy and Dizzy Cup to just go over here. And I want Marsudo and Philippe to come over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bayonet tournament.
Oh, whoever can shoot first.
To do that, I'm gonna put this flag on.
Yeah, I'm pro at it. I played Minecraft.
Oh, I can't actually do that. Okay. Okay, so when you're in melee, you always want to stay close to your partner and you want to fight in teams, right? So you want to know who you're fighting with. Sometimes it might be a giant group of people. Sometimes it might be only 3, but you want to always stay clustered. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to team Dizzy and Savage to the other team, and I'm going to tell you guys when you could start going. Oh, I literally have to do it manually. That's terrible.
Wait, what was the button to attack up? I forgot.
Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Don't move.
Bruh.
All right, ready?
Kind of.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Let's see.
Come on, come on. How did that hit me?
This is a very interesting one. Okay.
Let's go.
Nice. All right, when you guys respawn, just kind of form up on me over here.
Yeah, GG.
Nice. So does everyone kind of understand how that works? Actually, Jack, can you be my saving grace? Can you hold this flag?
Yeah, bro, I got you.
Thank you. So does that kind of make sense, right? You want to stay in that cluster when you're doing melee, and you always try and want to stick together. Granted, if you single someone out and you push them away from, the rest of the melee, that's a good thing. But you don't want to get too far because then you'll start losing morale. So, alright, so let's reform that double column behind me over here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through what the basic, line would do in a battle. We're just going to form up, we're going to fire, and then we're going to go into melee. And then we might brace around the flag. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is going to be a bit faster than we were doing it before. I'm going to try to really give it that, that simulation if we were actually there. So, move up with me. Alright guys, hold here, forward to my left and right. Present when you're in line. And fire. Chant in 3, 2, 1, chant. So as you're reloading too.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know we won't get that chant buff, still good practice. Alright guys, reform the double columns with me. Hold here when you're in line, present. And fire.
Ooh,
chant in
clean.
3, 2, 1, chant. Everyone break reloads, press X. Alright, we're gonna charge, everyone clump around me, Nice, and now we're gonna move up like this. Very nice, keep this clump.
You can place targets down.
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
You ready? Very nice. Here, reform on me and reload.
Oh.
So that's a pretty good example. I don't think I really have to explain that. You just want to kind of clump and stay around the person who's leading. Oh. We're gonna try this one more time, and then I think you guys are good to go. No, 2 columns, 2 columns.
One on his left and one on the right. So Philippe, there you go.
Nice. All right, move up with me. Hold here when you're in line, present. And fire. Chant in 3, 2, 1, chant.
Glory!
No, don't fire now, don't fire now. So also, if you miss the chance to fire, if you're not in fire at will, then you just want to hold back until the next command comes around. So everyone present. And fire. Break your reloads,
Ooh,
clump
that's
on
sync.
me. Alright, nice. Let's move up like this. Keep going, keep going. Move right through this.
Yeah, get him.
Now, when you're in a charge, you just want to consistently press Q all the time. Because it'll give everyone around you morale, and you'll probably get a champ buff from doing it. So let's hold over here, guys. Actually, just form an STS in front of me. Yep, here. Just a straight line right here.
STS, not a single file line.
Nice. So again, STS, if someone says STS in front of them, you just kind of stand literally right in front of them and have everyone line up. Make sense? Oh.
Oh.
Nice. Here, reload, get back in line. So for the most part, I think you guys kind of got the gist of it. Does anyone else have any other questions about anything? Because I've seen you guys kind of been asking your questions in chat too. If not, then I'm going to take down your names, and then you guys are pretty good to go from depot.
Yeah. Let's see this guy. Oh, he also missed.
Come on, how'd I miss that?
Nice. Thank you guys for coming, by the way. Now, all of you have passed depot, which congratulations.
Yeah.
Now you can move into the Fusilier company. Congrats.
Easy. Bro, that was so easy.
Yes, staying in line does buff your morale. No, you don't need to change your name. But if any of you are wearing hair that's clipping through the hat on top,
No.
You're going to be asked to remove it in any other battle.
Bro, I don't want to be bald.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Yeah, try not to have clipping hair. So, like a good example is mine. I have like the slim cut underneath. You don't have to do that. It could be whatever, but just
Bro,
don't have to clip
be
through
bald.
that. Make sense?
Okay,
Now I'm going to disband this company and.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, leave game as fast as you can. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
I hate how it's called Krakowski Fusiliers.
No. Trust me, it's better this way. Before,
Yeah.
During Old Nord, it was Fusiliers du Nord, and then in quotations, Krakow, and it looked so bad.
Krakow. Nice. Hey, by the way, if you're still on call, you're good to go.
It was awful,
Oh,
bro. I'm gonna keep
okay.
it real with you.
Well, that was easier than I thought.